Here's a neat lesson on finessing. Let's say you South ends up in 3-note trump, and when I click under South, I click the no trump column at the top. Bridge Solver tells me I can take 9 tricks, or says I can make 3-note trump. Let's say that West leads the 2 of diamonds, and East takes 3 diamonds, Ace, King, Queen. Luckily, East doesn't have any more diamonds, so East-West can't take any more than 3 diamonds. Let's say East plays a club and South takes all his clubs. And now South has to decide how to play the heart suit. Many beginners would start with the Queen of Hearts, trying to finesse the King of Hearts, trying to capture the King of Hearts. Let's see what happens. Doesn't work. The King takes the Queen. South plays another heart, and the most hearts that South can take is only 1 heart. There are no more hearts to take, but South probably will take all his spade tricks first. That will give South 8 tricks, but he still has to play a heart from the South, and the heart is a loser, so South loses 5 tricks. He doesn't make 3-note trump. Let's go back to the beginning. Click under South, and in the no trump column, click on this 3, and Bridge Solver still tells you you could have made 3-note trump if you played differently. So let's go through those cards again. First, diamonds are led. East takes all 3 diamond tricks. I would like to skip these tricks, but I can't. I can't skip them, so South takes all his heart tricks, club tricks, I should say. He doesn't have to take all the club tricks, but he can always get to the dummy with spades, so there's lots of entries to the dummy hand, so it doesn't do any harm to take all the club tricks. West, East and West can throw some spades away. Now, if South wanted to make 2 heart tricks, there is a way that it's possible if you lead the 2 of spades over to the Queen or the 10 or whatever spade you want, and then South could lead a small heart. East might take his King, but that guarantees that South will make another heart trick. So whether East plays a spade or a heart, it doesn't matter. because South will take 2 spade tricks. And finally, South can play the ace of hearts and a heart back to the queen. So now South makes 9 tricks, but before he only made 8 tricks. And the problem was South, after taking all the club tricks, South led the queen of hearts. That's 100% losing play, because whether you capture the king with your ace, you will never get another heart trick. The queen will be covered, the ace will take the king, but the jack and the 10 will take 2 more heart tricks. And if South, yes, let's try another possibility. This time I put the king of hearts in the west hand, so assuming that South takes all his clubs and leads the queen of hearts, I guess we can start. Yeah, first we have to choose South row and the no trump column, but that already tells you that South can only make 2 no trump. He can never make 3 no trump. So let's say that West leads a club just to make sure that South wins the club. Let's say that South leads the queen of hearts, West covers with the king, then the ace, and then you can see that you're going to lose 2 heart tricks later on, or right away, whatever, and you're never going to make 3 no trump. East-West will always take 2 heart tricks. So there was no use leading the queen of hearts. But let's say that you win the first trick. I always have to click the South row and the no trump column to get things started. This time I'll let West lead a spade, so South can win the ace in the dummy right away. Let's say South leads the ace of spades, ace of hearts, hoping that the king would fall, but it doesn't fall. So South leads a small heart, has to play the queen, but West takes the king, and then South loses 2 more heart tricks sooner or later. So South can't make 3 no trump no matter what he does. So if the king happens to be on the left side, it doesn't matter what South does, but it's still the right play is to win the ace of hearts, ace of spades in the dummy, and lead a small heart towards the queen. That's the only possible way of getting 2 heart tricks, but this time it doesn't work. Going back to the other hand, this time the king of hearts is in the east hand, so South can win sooner or later, win a spade in the dummy, and either lead the ace of hearts or a small heart, it doesn't matter. But once, let's just do that again. I'll lead a spade to make sure south is in the north hand. And south can lead a small heart. If east takes the king, you can see the queen is safe and south will win 2 heart tricks playing this way. But leading the queen will never give south 2 heart tricks. It's a bad play to lead the queen when you don't have the jack and you don't have the 10 and you don't even have the 9. So leading the queen can never ever win 2 heart tricks. So don't ever do that. If you're going to try for 2 heart tricks, you have to lead a heart from the dummy sooner or later. So first you have to get to the dummy, then you can either lead the ace of hearts and a small heart, or if you only had 2 hearts in the south hand, you would have to lead a small heart immediately so that east would take his king and you could win your queen and go back to the dummy with a spade and then take the ace of hearts for 9 tricks. Anyway, you can see when I click under the south row and the north column, Bridge Solver tells you at the top that south can make 3-note trump if south plays the hand properly. And leading the queen is not playing properly. They would call that a lower SLOVIAN finesse or a backwards finesse, a failing finesse. The successful finesse is to lead a small heart from the dummy and hoping that east has the king of hearts. Otherwise, there's no way of making 2 heart tricks.